Happy New Year, guys. Also, if you guys didn't try this, this is insane. Let me pull up a deck quickly and show you. This is so lit. Oh, I need an opponent. I can't show you guys, but it has all that shortcuts here. It's very lit. What do you think about set for Spirit Forge set? I don't know. I'll do some tier list of things I do know and of things I do not know. Meanwhile, we can talk things. What's your guys' legend so far favorite? If you play the set too. I love Ornn, but he's kinda ass versus the meta. Which Ornn? There are two Ornn decks that are completely different. Just purchased the Kaisa guide, looks very nice. Excited to discover it. Happy to hear, man. And thank you. Let me know what you think. Think about our set too. Load here. Honestly, I think it's gonna be decent, but I haven't played against it. The thing is, I'm playing off meta deck, so honestly, I don't know. I don't play neither Kaisa or Draven, so I have no idea how's the Aurora into those. But I think Kaisa should be even better into Aurora now, and Draven should be also pretty good into Aurora. So I don't know. It's hard to tell because I just don't know. I think, I don't see how Sivir will be better than MF though. If you think about the matchups, isn't into Draven MF better because of the bullet time? Because you have exact information how much you need to pay to full clear. I'll tell you guys, I'm sometimes checking in on the Riftbound category on the Twitch, and there's just nothing happening there. There's just new people learning the game, and I'm missing content. So I'm like, what if there is more people like me? What if there is more people just hungry, sitting there waiting for some content, something to pop up? So I'm like, you know what? I'll stream for you. Yeah, the Sivir Legend is better, but the card quality. But the thing is, Sivir card is also a good one-off in the Aurora. But the MF and also Sivir Legend is better. So if you take all the things into consideration, I think both decks will exist because of the metal card, but bullet time might be the selling point. Sivir Sig is only good for Aurora. Oh, my sweet summer child. How, Anna, where are you? Yeah, I was thinking of going to the China. I haven't even the WeChat and everything set up already. I'm good to go. I could register for the lottery. But the way to go, the best way to do it, if you actually want to play in all the tournaments, you have to go and play the locals to farm points. And the more locals you play, the more tickets, points you earn, which increase your odds at the lottery. So you have higher odds of getting into the tournament. So if you want to participate in the regionals in the China, you actually need to go there and play locals. I mean, I did the math. To go for a month, flight plus hotel, it's between 4 to 5k euro. 4k if you share it with one person. Red and purple are just two best scores with set 2, if you say so. Any updates regarding the tryhard metafight testing group? I'm still considering how to do it, because there is a lot of requests for it. Oh, okay, I need to use that. Be right back. Okay, so regarding the group, there is a lot of people who wants to be in, but I don't want to start the group to be 30-50 people right away, because I don't think I can handle 30-50 people right away. I was thinking about doing a 10 people group at most until Vegas. And post Vegas increase the size to 20. Eventually the cap would be 50 over time. Once I would also have other people to work with together on the group. But initially, I think it's 10 people max for it to be quality. How can we apply? I mean, it's a paid service. You pay, you get in. It's $200 a month. It's gonna be $200 a month. And it's just first come, first serve, essentially. But the problem is there's literally 15 to 20 people who wants in already. And and everyone's so like, oh, can I reserve? Can we know when? And it's just like, I feel bad, like, because it will be another instance of like tickets. Like, oh, it goes for sale and it's gone in a minute. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do it so everybody are happy. Alright, waiting for my tea to be ready so I can spice it, and then we'll start the tier list. Just ramping random stuff. Also, if some of you didn't try the new LGS table mod,
31 months in total pog.
I recommend trying this. This is a f***ing goat now. Like, you don't see it, but there is automation here when you have opponent. You have everything here. You have look at the card, reveal a card, start new game. There are a few bugs still, but this is fucking amazing. And no one knows if there is like a... Do you have to roll the dice who goes first? Or is there some button to randomize it? Because I can't find that. Tired of my question in live? No, I was like, I didn't have anyone to play with, so I'm like, yeah, let's go live for a bit. And I also wanted to do some content for the YouTube. Not like Arena. No, Arena is too slow for me. Like, Arena is very uncomfortable to play, very clogged up, and very bad for testing. I can play 2 games on TTS in time of 1 game on Arena. Oh yeah, the Bologna trip, I paid $15 for a flight. 15 for back and forth flight. $15. No, sorry, it's like 18. Because the current... $18 for a flight back round trip. With luggage, luggage cost actually triple the flight cost. For a whole thing, round trip, I paid $60. With the checked-in luggage. Chat. While I am spicing my tea, try to guess what deck I am bringing to Bologna. And those who know, please do not speak. Because some of you know. Any more guessers? Rumble! Oh my god. I think Irelia, Sivir are good guesses, if you know me. Kai'Sa. Once you understand the meta, you would understand why I cannot bring Kai'Sa. If the Kai'Sa didn't have so polarized matchups, I would consider her. But there are literally matchups, you sit down, and you can go for a lunch because you cannot win those matchups. Dambas know, you know you need Viktor deck that has your name all over it. I think it's a bad deck. It's really bad deck. It looks like a good deck, and I understand why you think so, but it's actually a bad deck. Leaving the stream unless it's a rumble. No leave. No karma in this one. Does it have anything... Okay, actual karma? Or like a karma-alike unit? Because those are 2 different things. Anyway, let's move on to the... Bro, it's definitely a lurker now you mentioned Rek'Sai. Alright, chat. Let's start from the bottom. Okay, I can guess I can start from here. Kai'Sa. A should be normally S, but the problem is there are matchups where Kai'Sa just cannot win. You just sit down and you know you lost. Volibear. I'm sorry, brother. Jinx, yup. Dario, well. Ari. Ari got some tools, but the problem is it's not very good into the meta. Kai'Sa loses to Viktor. Kai'Sa does not lose to Viktor. I think Yasuo could be in B. Here for me are like, I would not bring those, even if you pay me. This is something I would maybe consider. I should order them. They are not equal. Like from left to right are the best from the to the worst. I don't know how good is... Okay, I'll put it here because I don't know how good it is. It's between C and Clueless. I'm not sure. But I think I could confidently put it in the C. I think it's B, Ani. And it's like low B. E should be low B, slightly worse than Ani, I think. Viktor C? Yeah, I think Viktor is unplayable. Those are not ordered. Draven in S, because... okay. I cannot... okay, chat. I cannot put the things by my heart without leaking. So I have to put the things... this is... okay, this is not gonna be tier list of strongest. This is the tier list of like decks as I think they should be represented on in the Bologna. So there should be the most Dravens. I mean, if I think that way, then Kai'Sa should be S. But like, she's weaker. Oh, it's both. Have Garen above MF. Bro, can you read? It's I am clueless. Would revive a better game than lore if it became digital. Haven't seen a single thing from Riftbound. I mean, you kinda can play it digital already in EDA. There is no dedicated client, but like, it's so well done on TTS that I think it's better than Riftbound. I think I have over 1,000 already hours easily, like 15 to 1600 hours. And I think it's better. Do you think your deck will have less than 5% showing? No, I think it'll, but it should have around that. Because some people know, and I know that some other testing groups know about the deck, but they are clueless about the actual good list. I think Ani is still better than Kai'Sa going set 2. You'd think that, but it's not. The problem is, Ani gets bodied by Draven, and Kai'Sa doesn't. Kai'Sa bodies the Draven. So that pure, like, every deck that you see here, basically, you put them based on this deck. If those decks can do, if they can't deal with Draven, they are automatically in C. If the deck can sometimes deal with it, but that's the only deck, they can go to B. If the deck is good into this, but has some other very bad matchups, it's in A. Yeah, I like TTS over Arena. I hate Arena. I'm clueless about Jax. I think it could be good. I'm not sure about the matchup table of Azir. I mean, I know how good is Azir, but I don't know its tier. Again, I don't know the matchup table of Sivir, and there are 2 decks, so I don't know, it depends which one you consider. I'm kinda clueless on Fiora, and that's it. So, this is my tier list. Is the Viktor evaluated for full spell version? Yeah, the token version is unplayable. And the full spell version is slightly better, but I think it's still unplayable. What deck am I bringing to Bologna? I mean, I'm not playing Draven, and I'm not playing Kai'Sa. Try to guess. Which deck do you think countered the most Draven? Kai'Sa. Who counters Irelia the best? I actually don't know. Probably like a triple sideboard Vex Draven? Maybe Teemo? Wait, I didn't put Teemo in. Did I put Teemo in? Where is Teemo? Oh, I put it in B. Okay. I think Teemo could be in A as well. I think Teemo is low A. I think he's better than all of those decks. Teemo can't play versus Brain here, no? What do you mean? Opponent plays Brain here, and you reveal your cards in a response. Boom. All your triggers done. How can you not play against Brain here? Am I publishing part 2 of Kai'Sa soon? I'm working on the list. I'm not sure, like, I'll definitely post a list. I'll post why certain choices. I'll post, and I'll probably cover only popular matchups, because there's just no time to make it deeper into all the matchups. Because I'm not playing Kai'Sa, so like I'll do like it will be a small update. It won't be too extensive, but it will cover like 70% of what you should be facing in the meta. I just want to say I said I was crazy every time I said Bring Here is good, because you are crazy. Bring Here is not good. I mean, okay, it's good into Irelia, same as Vex is good into Irelia. That's why I think who will be teched for Irelia, it might be decent. But if you are not prepared for Irelia, the deck will absolutely body you. Does release play 2 drops, or is it all-in version? Irelia. There are 2 Irelia decks. Same as Sivir. There is Sivir Shovel deck and the Aurora deck. Same goes for the Irelia. There is Irelia Herder deck and there is Irelia Shovel deck. Nice sleeves. Oh yeah. I should show to other people. Check out the fucking sleeves. The Poland sleeves. Clean, no? Polska górą. What's that card case called that you have your Kai'Sa in? You mean this? This is Game Genic Sidekick Pro. I mean, this was available at the store, but I don't think I would go for this. I would try to go for something smaller. It's pretty handy though. The thing I wanted, I would need to have a full, like I just need something smaller that can fill the whole deck. So this is too big. However, I need something for the dices. That's why I went for it, because it has a dice slot. But this is slightly too big. I wish I had something smaller that can fit dices. And like it's more thin. Like I don't like the square because of the backpack. It doesn't go well into the backpack. I would love to have something more, you know. I have a deck box from Sleeve Chief and I like it a lot. Can you link? I'm looking for a box that will fit me. I'm yet to find one. Sivir is so goated. I think Sivir is here. Somewhere here. I think it's better than Teemo. And I think MF should be there as well. Like, I think those are like, this should be the fair. I'm not sure. I am yet to see. The problem with Azir, you have to figure out the ratios. And I don't know if Azir can beat Draven. I feel like just Draven bodies Azir so hard, it makes it unplayable. But like that's what I would believe should be looking like. But I'm not sure. Lowest I've ever seen Viktor. The Viktor doesn't beat any deck. Like the token Viktor doesn't work, spell Viktor doesn't work. I'm yet to see a good Viktor list. Are you dissing me? Sorry, Viktor. If you cannot say your legend, can you say if you cook something spicy that we didn't see? You haven't seen any list like this yet, anywhere. At least I haven't. In any tournament or testing by other people. Sivir is just for Aurora? No, there are 2 Sivir decks. Shovel and Aurora. What's the best Ezreal list? I don't know. There are 2 Ezreal's list as well. Also, I wrote down, like, basically, I'll give you guys a hint. If you don't practice writing down notes for Bologna, you're already behind. If you're playing a purple deck and you do not write down, you're fucked. Why is Jax in the Clueless tier? Because no one plays this deck in my testing, so I don't know. Rek'Sai on B, my day is ruined. Yeah, I think Rek'Sai could be higher. The spell Rek'Sai. I didn't do the testing. This is only based on the testing against non-spell Rek'Sai. I could see Rek'Sai being absolutely in A tier, but I am unaware. What should I be writing down? Recycling. Like all the purple decks play stack decks. If you are not writing down what you recycle, that's not good. Even playing Kai'Sa needs writing. Kai'Sa needs very little writing, but you do need to write down if you don't to know, so you don't have to remember what you recycled in your initial hand. And you need it for, like, if you play Candlelit Sanctum, you need to write down your Candlelit Sanctum triggers. Thoughts on looks? I've seen her show up in some Spirit Forge events with decent placing. It's worse Viktor. If you play Lux, you might as well play Renata. No, I mean Renata is different deck. You might as well play Viktor. Just play purple in the way set to. I mean, you can see one common thing across S and A tier. They're all hot women. Brother, there is a fucking raccoon there. What do you mean? And Ezreal.
Yep, I get it.
Do you just need it for yourself, or do you write down the stuff for tournaments like in chess? I write down my opponent's recycles if they are visible, such as Aurora trigger. What are the weaknesses of Irelia? Brynhir, Vex, Factory Recall, Downwell. The MF is better tempo than Aurora in set 2. I don't think there is a good Aurora. There is good MF deck that's not Aurora. But I might be wrong, because I don't know. I mean, MF can disrupt your hand, so like, yeah, you can think, oh, there are a lot of tools to deal with the gear. But I think MF biggest issues is like action. And the problem with action, those type of decks are completely gate-kept by other decks. So there shouldn't be action decks among like 80% play decks. What did purple get that put it so high on the tier list? Hard bargain. Or still a thing since we have tons of gear removal in set 2. What's the tons of... what's the ton... Okay, look at the colors that are in S and A and tell me that tons of the gear removal that those decks didn't have access to in set 1. Is Annie this doomed? I'm not an Annie player personally, but I think Annie is just a worse Draven. The problem Annie has, like, the strength of it was that you could cheese a lot, and the current decks in the meta can really, they can counter your cheese. And it's extremely high to go on the battlefield against Draven. The only reason why Annie was decent is because she was less interactive in set 1. Now there is a lot more interaction for the good decks, makes Annie fall off the cliff. Like, you don't care about the mana. You lose too much value if you try to play the same play pattern with Annie. Also, guys, my legend, you guys think I would put the champion I play in the high tier? I would hide it in B or C tier, no? Wouldn't it make sense? Like, you guys know me. Why would I put it high? Oh, you guys fucking don't know me, huh? Probably in I'm Clueless. He's a nowhere. He's nowhere. You already kinda spoiled it since you show us runes for the next set. Oh, I was showing my Kai'Sa deck. I was just showing her the runes from my Kai'Sa. It was not showing from the next deck. Like, Duo will be printing the decks tomorrow for the practice. Okay, the decks I definitely will not play. Kai'Sa, Draven. I could play Irelia, I could play Ez, I could play MF. No, MF no, definitely not. I could play Sivir, I could play Teemo, especially with the timer changes. I could play Ezreal, I could play Ornn, or I could play spell Rek'Sai. I'm not gonna play Annie, not E, not Rumble, not Leona. I could play Lucian, I could play Renata, not Volibear, not Darius. I could play Jinx, I could play Ahri, no Lee, no Viktor, no Sett, no Lux, no Garen, no Jax, no Azir, no Fiora. So this is the pool of the champions you could try to guess from. No Kai'Sa. Yeah, the problem, it's a very good deck, extremely good deck into the meta, but it has polarized matchups. It auto loses to 2 decks. What's the spell Rek'Sai? I've never seen it. Hold up. This is spell Rek'Sai. So the idea is you play Phoenixes, which you revive with Cool the Weak, essentially with all the kill spells. You can also trigger it off the dev group. You can accelerate Vi, red seals, accelerate Vi with the disc, long swords for combat rig, arena aggro, discard for like the zone very good to discard the phoenixes, and candle it to make for the Rek'Sai because Rek'Sai. Very cool concept. Cool doesn't revive Phoenix. Why? Oh yeah, cool doesn't. Yeah, you were right. Cool doesn't. Cool doesn't. Very good point. I forgot. Because you choose each player choose. It's not a spell kill. It's the player that kills it. It's not a spell that kills it. Legit, you already picked your deck, or you just have deck you favor? No, I picked the deck. I am 100% locked in. Like I knew that my deck after the one day of testing. I knew I just need to refine it, and I'm locked in. The play pattern is just too good, and the deck is so hard to play against. I'm not like okay. I'm not gonna say more. You're baiting me. What MF Severe deck do you have in A? Aurora just normal. MF Aurora, Severe buff Aurora, and Shovel. Shovel Severe is the hardest deck in the game. When it will be revealed after the tourney. The complete list. I'm still thinking. I have to talk to the team. If I want to, and the team would agree, I would release maybe the guide 3 days before Bologna. But most likely, it would be released on Sunday. After Bologna. Like during the Bologna. After the tournament, essentially. Before Vegas. What's the pattern that you'll so much like in your new deck? That you cannot really... It's very hard to play against. And opponent... I shall not say. I shall not say. What's the Severe Shovel deck? It's Raza... Fizz, Ezreal, Seals, one shovel deck. Essentially, you cycle your whole deck and you accelerate your Razas. The more you talk about it, the more I think it's not Arena, which was my first idea. Irelia also has 2 decks. There is the Herder Irelia and there is a Shovel Irelia. Shovel Irelia is essentially the Severe Shovel, the same idea. But more consistent, technically, but very power hungry. Every game going to overtime with Ezreal. Let me tell you, with Kai'Sa, I have not terminated single game. Teemo is something new or just old build with some new cards? Oh, there are 3 Teemo decks that are completely different. Teemo has some fucking new cool cards. No Kai'Sa for set 2? No, there is Kai'Sa. Set is high. Kai'Sa is here, between this and this. Will Ahri have any good matchups next set? I think Ahri... Honestly, Ahri should be in B. I don't know about the Ahri. I think there should be a good Ahri Sona deck. But I did playtest into the Ahri, and the deck I play just bodies Ahri. So it's like, I don't... It's not my concern anymore. I played into the worst version of Ahri that could be there to try to beat me, and I had no problem, so I just completely ignored the deck. But this is for the deck that's not gonna be meta. At least for the Bologna. Maybe Ahri is good into the... Ahri will be bad into Irelia as well. That's for sure. And Ahri will be bad probably into Kai'Sa. So, and I don't know the Draven matchup, but I can't imagine Ahri being good into Draven as well. Do you think you'll ever do set reviews for the full sets at any point? I did set 2 review, but not full. At this point, it's hard to do react to the set 2 when I already know all the cards, you know? Do you guys agree with the tier list based on your experience, or do you guys think something should be higher or lower? Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video, and let us know what you think about that one. Kurwa mać!